Hey everyone, guess what my husband surprised me with? I got this set and he went to the store yesterday and he gave it to me this morning going, hey, would you be interested in these flowers? And I was like, oh my gosh, how did you get these? And he said that the store that he went to, they had 2 boxes on the shelf and he was talking to a lady who was in like her 30s or so, and she got the other box and he wanted this one for me. I know that on Lego website, these are on back order to sometime in February. So I was really happy to get these. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these together and I will show you what they look like. Well, I got everything laid out on the table. I love this bright yellow. It's amazing. All right, so this is the book. It's not very thick. Let me see here. When you open it, it talks about the story of how it came about. Then it's going to go through and show you the bags, kind of what's in each one. Then it's going to go through, and this is in 3 different languages. But then you're going to go right into the build. So I think this is going to be a really quick build. It's going to be easy. The only thing that I noticed that the box says is that, I'm going to zoom in here without getting my finger. The vase is not included. Which would have been nice if they would have included some little vase to kind of put this in. But then again, I might mix this with some other flowers that I've already have from Lego. We'll see what happens. Hey everyone, so far this build is not bad at all. I did not have a vase, so I just grabbed the closest thing I could, which is my watering can for my plants, my real plants. But I just wanted to quick show you some of the flowers already. The yellow one's very easy to put together. These white ones, there's a lot of small little pieces. So what happens is that you really got to pay attention to the white parts of the flowers, that you put them on the right side up. I put some upside down and then I ended up taking them off. Very hard on the fingertips. So if you have arthritis, those might be a flower that you do a couple and then you move on to another flower and then come back to it, because you're hanging on to very tight, small pieces. So like I said, this is only a couple of them, and I threw it in my little watering can. Okay. If I come over here to the book, I'm gonna do these ones next. And it kind of looks like they're small pieces too, but actually this set is really nice. It's really colorful. So I'm gonna have to try to get a base that is maybe a solid color or something that will kind of hold all the flowers up straighter. But like I said, I'm just putting this together kind of quick, and I grabbed the nearest thing, which I thought was this cute little water can. So we'll see what happens next. Hey everyone, I am back with trying to do these wildflower bouquets. I'm gonna start on bag 3. And I know this is gonna sound kind of loud, but I'm just gonna put all these little pieces out here. Throw that bag over there. Throw that there. Cut this bag open. Yes, my husband and I, we save the bags, we save the boxes. So we always just cut off an end and then try to put the numbers together. Okay. My scissors away. Okay. Now, there are a lot of little pieces. That is one thing I've noticed with this set. There's a lot of little pieces. My fingertips get sore after a while, so that's why I always have to stop and just kind of take a break. I do not separate all the colors or all the pieces and put them in nice little lines. I do that in some sets, but not these. Okay, so let's get started. I am just gonna let this roll and see what happens. So we're just gonna kind of keep going here. I'd like to fill all the background with music, but I know that YouTube has a copyright policy and everything, so I might have music on that's kind of low. I don't know if it will pick it up or not, but we'll see. All right, right now I am just going through and doing these pieces. I'm gonna have to do 2 of them. So when I do that, I normally try to do both of them at the same time. That way it's kind of repetitive. And 8 of these. And I've noticed with this set that, of course, you know, the store wasn't supposed to have it on the shelf yet. Some Facebook page or Facebook what was it? Facebook pages. Facebook groups that I'm in. Some people have gotten this set already from Walmart. Some people have not. They're kind of upset about it, but it kind of depends on your Walmart. Some Walmarts know not to put them out. Some Walmarts just put them out and don't really, I think, pay attention to the release dates. My husband and I, sometimes we get lucky, sometimes we don't. So this is just one of the ones that he was lucky about. Okay. There's one cute little thing. Okay, then we're gonna go with this and put these little, they look like nozzles for a sink or a tub. It's amazing what they come up with and how to figure out how to use all these little parts. Okay, so we got that. We got this little stick. We're gonna go ahead and throw that on there, then throw one of these on there without breaking it. Throw this on there and this one. And I'm hoping I'm getting all this in the video because I can't see what the screen is actually doing. Okay, then we're gonna do this is kind of different, but like I said, it's just a lot of little pieces. So we'll just keep going. One of these. I'm making just the top part of this. So one suggestion I would have when doing these wildflower bouquet is that you do it in an area where if you drop pieces on the floor, if your fur babies get up on the tables or get up on your lap or something, that it's going to be easy to find these pieces. There are a lot of little pieces, which is amazing. I think I've done a lot of the flower ones before, but I've never seen so many of these just tedious little things, which is good because they're not really repetitive too much for the flowers. But there is a lot of colors, so it kind of keeps you interested. top there. Turn the page. Okay, I'm just gonna set that aside because now it looks like we are building something else. Okay. 6 of these. 4, 5, 6. That little thing, it's gonna need 2 of those. One of those and 8 of these. Okay. And all I'm doing is I'm putting green on green. So just a lot of these little pieces. Okay, then we're gonna stick this in there. We're gonna add 2 little pieces. A little hard to get on, but they do go. Okay. And my husband can always speed this area up if he wants to. I'm not too picky. And I did that wrong. I put the cone on before. I did that. Wait. No, I did that right. Put the cone. Why did they have you grab 2? Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, so when all else fails, start over. Okay, so we did this, we put the rod in there, we put the 2 on top. Okay, then that's what I'm missing, is that piece there. That, and then the cone on top. Okay, see, I get a little excited about these. Too excited that I just don't need to drop these on the floor because my carpet is green, but these would show up pretty good. Okay, put these on the bottom. I'm doing this one here. Okay, I'm going to do more here. Perfect example. There we go. Okay, all that for that little piece. Now we're going to add it to our stick. But you got to get that little, I'm going to use this piece. That stick is just in there a little too far because it's got to go on top of that. So now we're going to start adding some color and more pieces. So we're going to grab 8 green. So I need another one. Now we're going to grab 8 purple. So we're going to go with those. So we're going to go with these. Okay, so we were working on the purple and the green. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all these together and put the purple on top of the green and do all 8 of them. Now, sometimes I have a hard time when, I'm gonna say for a while. And I did this one wrong. But putting the buttons together, because they are so small, sometimes I have a hard time gripping them. My fingertips, this is where they get sore, the fastest, is doing little things like this. My husband wears gloves, so his fingers don't slide around. They're not oily or anything like that. But he feels like he can grip the pieces better. Me, I'm just like, no, I can handle it. I can do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my 8th one. Okay, so now I got the 8. I'm going to put them on the bottom whites. So I'm just going to go around, put those on. Now that these are together, they're easy to grip and put on. So I can see doing them beforehand. But if you have a problem, doing the buttons together, go ahead and put one on at a time. I figured, if it helps you to do it a little bit different your way, then it doesn't matter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those. Oh, we're gonna go with these green ones again. I'm just gonna leave some out of it there. So I need 12 of these green ones. I'll call them buttons. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12. And now what we're gonna do is put these on the bottom so they look like that. So I'm gonna go through and do all 12 right away. I always think this is faster, especially if it's repetitive. Just get them all done, and then that way you don't accidentally put one on without a button on the bottom. Make sure all the greens buttons are on the bottom, and they are. So now we're gonna put them on all these little brown pegs. Oops. Without dropping it. I know a lot of people would do like a speed build right now. I did do one of those, just a little bit, where I did like slow motion or time lapse. Sorry, time lapse. Just to see what it would look like. It looks okay, but because these pieces are so small, look at that one's trying to run away. It's really hard to see what I'm doing. I need to figure out, now that I have the tripod, I have to figure out kind of how to get you in closer without me kind of hunkering over the camera. We're getting there, slowly but surely. So thank you for sticking around and watching me kind of learn as I go.